Good morning. Thank you for starting your day with Good Day Charlotte.
Queen O and her time in the Queen City.
Oh, man. Fox 46 sits down with these, our favorite guests on here who also had a chance to see Oprah up close and personal, really up close and personal. We'll chat with them next. Oh, man, this is so good. We all know media mogul, philanthropist, the one and only Queen O. Oprah Winfrey brought her wellness tour here to the Queen City over the weekend. I had a chance to be there along with 20 other men and 14,980 women that were there. It was incredible, her national tour, all about the importance of being healthy when it comes to your body, your soul, your mind. And you know what? This morning, it's Girl Chat with Jason. We got Roshonda Pratt, who's always with us. Dr. Matthews is back with us. She was here about 20, 30 minutes ago, and Dr. Anna Maria Temple also as well. We all got to see Oprah.
Yes,
So how are we feeling on this Monday morning?
inspired.
Are you really? Okay,
Yes.
that's your one word. What's your one word from Oprah? What do you feel?
Better intentions.
Better intentions. Okay, that's all right. It doesn't have to be one.
This is really deep. My
Yours is
thing
what?
is like, I just spent time with my auntie over the weekend, and we had a great time.
I mean, I don't even know where you start with this. I know both of you. Front row, or at least within the first couple rows, some VIT tickets, which I know you paid premium for, but you actually got to talk to Oprah.
Yes.
What did you say to Oprah when this thing's over with? What did you say?
I talked to Oprah about bioidentical hormones, which is what I do in my practice, and her face lit up because she's been a great advocate. She's done a bunch of shows on it. She's still on bioidentical hormones, and she actually told me that she feels bad for women who suffer without knowing that they could feel better. So I had my special moment with Oprah.
Look at that picture, too. That's like $1 million picture that you will never forget. That is incredible.
Yeah.
Dr. Temple, you prepared your 30-second speech with Oprah after the show was over. And was it deep? Was it all about some things that you have been excited about?
Yeah. I was going to tell her about the amazing things I'm doing for children's wellness, and instead I invited myself to her house so I can have tequila shots with her on the front porch. That's what came out of my mouth.
That's the one thing you told her. Did she accept your invitation of inviting yourself to Oprah's house?
She she jumped up for joy. She screamed. She was super excited, and I was like, does that mean that your people are going to call my people?
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
I'm sure. Well,
it's not ringing yet.
Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. Roshonda, you and I sat where other normal people I guess you could say. Yeah, the commoners. Listen, I didn't care that I was one of 20 men that were there. I feel like I may have even gotten more than my wife got out of it. It was unbelievable. Why did it mean a lot to you?
I think my favorite part of that moment, and I actually teared up, is when she came on the stage and she talked about how many of you watched me coming home. You get off the school bus and your mom was already watching it, and then she
4 o'clock.
Yeah, 4 o'clock, and she said, "Okay, for all the kids who watched, I want you to stand up." And in that moment, she turned around and she said, "Look at all the children that I helped raise."
Because everybody was standing up.
Yeah.
It was so powerful because I sat there and I said, "Yes, this woman really helped raise me." Because at that time, becoming a journalist later on in life, she was the epitome and really the example for many of us to see someone who looks just like you that's on TV.
Oh, in hearing her story again, I never get tired of hearing how she was raised by her grandmother, and through some of those challenges of not having her mom is what made her so driven to never take no as an answer. And I know for both of you, since you're in the wellness field, this was interesting because it wasn't about we think about being healthy as only our physical body, but if you're not well-rounded and balanced with your spiritual and your mental wellness, then you're out of balance. What did those moments mean for you both?
Yeah, because in medicine, we get so tied to pharmaceutical drugs, but your life experiences, your emotions, they are so important to your health. And, one thing that really touched me is she talked about her humble beginnings. She showed the pictures of her homes that she grew up in when she was a child, and she showed a picture of her home now, which looks like, a castle.
Yeah.
And she said that every day when she drives past her house, she stops and she gives thanks and feels grateful for what she has. And I think that's part of why we love her. She's still humble, and she's found a way to come to grips with all of her past and use those experiences to become who she has become.
We can still relate to her, even though she's one of the most powerful and wealthy people in the world. Dr. Temple, what about for you? With your profession, or even just as a mom, what did you get out of that you hope someone else that you can pass on?
Well, one of the things was that she said, it is very important for all of us as parents to understand when it's time to stop being the managers of our children and become the consultants.
That was big.
Huge. And the other thing was, in wellness, we're like, do. It's always like, change your diet, go to sleep, turn our electronics off, on. And the thing that struck me was rest. she said, stop. Stop with the constant, right? Our whole lives, especially our American lives, we're go, go, go all the time. What can I do? Let me outdo this. Let me volunteer here. And she just said, rest. And JOMO. Instead, you know, because all of us have FOMO, and we all know what that is. JOMO is the joy of missing out.
And that's okay to set boundaries and take care of yourself.
It is okay to sit. It is okay to be still and just appreciate and give space for things, great things to happen around you.
Oh, it was incredible. And this is going to take weeks, I think, for at least for my wife and I, and maybe you guys, to digest a lot of the nuggets of truth that she gave us, the aha moments, as we said. And as we wrap this up, she even said, I can, I will. Now watch me. There we go, ladies. Thank you so much. This is going to be the best year for all of us. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after this.